Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about the third eye, what you should be aware of when it comes to the third eye, and also what to watch out, because many people have different limited ideas when it comes to the third eye, and many people are forcing things to open, and then they experience something scary and then they say, oh, it's a scary thing. And many people have truly different expectations when it comes to the third eye. So is it really scary? Is it really dangerous? And all those different things that, ideas that we've developed, let's talk about it. So firstly, if we go into neuroscience, scientists found out that what is called the third eye, which is actually coming from different ancient texts, ancient traditions, which were practicing different meditations, mantras, and different ways to connect with the higher realms. They named this inner eye the third eye, but we could also say the first eye, which is the eye which knows the truth. The eye which recognizes the truth in all the illusion. So scientists found out the connection between pineal gland and the third eye when they found out that when pineal gland is activated, brain will start producing a melatonin. So more it is activated, higher will be the level of melatonin. And melatonin is connected with mystical experiences, with deep dreams, with a good quality of sleep, and with also higher immune system. And as well, when everything is just the opposite, when we are under stress, when we are in that anxiety, in those lower emotional states, the melatonin goes into lower levels and serotonin starts rising. So everything starts in the pineal gland. So pineal gland has really important function when it comes to our health, when it comes to our inner experiences, when it comes to the visions that we can see in our dreams or in our meditations. If that cycle of melatonin and serotonin is in balance, we will be in balance. When this cycle is out of balance, we will be out of balance. So this is really powerful to understand that cycle of nature which is happening within us. When we sense the light through our eyes, the pineal gland will start producing serotonin. So body will wake up, will feel energized, will feel a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of the stress. So we will feel motivated to do something, to take action, to create something. But when there will be a night time, when we will sense through our eyes that there's the lack of light, pineal gland will start producing melatonin, which helps to put brain into more calm state, and it signals the body that it's time to go to sleep, it's time to relax, to calm down and rejuvenate. So we can see the power of why pineal gland is so important. So what it has to do with the spiritual awakening, with spiritual experiences, because many people think that when we awaken the pineal gland or the third eye, we will experience profound visions. We will experience contacts with different beings from different dimensions and all those different things. It's not so true. For some people it may be, but for other people it will be, they will experience it their own unique way. So the point is that we don't limit ourselves by a certain idea. For example, if you were in meditation and you haven't experienced something mystical, your third eye is not opened, and all those different concepts that we're holding in. If you're interested more into the spiritual practices and so on. So the truth is that every time when we are meditating, every time when we go to sleep, pineal gland is activated. The question is how much. So it all comes to consistency and to intention, why we want to awaken it. What is our real intention with it? Do we want to bring something meaningful to the physical dimension from that spiritual dimension, or are we just curious about what else is there? So if it's curiosity, it's also important that we have other chakras or other energy centers aligned, because many times we can do it out of fear or out of anger, and we will experience something which is on the same vibration. When it comes to spiritual realms, if you will have a great amount of fear within you or a great amount of anger, the visions that you will experience will be on the same vibration as your fear and anger, and that's when you will say, oh, this is a dangerous thing to do. I've experienced many different demons and negative entities. So that's why in many different ancient practices people said that you need to be ready to do that. It's a dangerous thing to do, so you need to be ready to awaken your third eye. Before you do it, you need to cleanse your emotions. You need to cleanse your energy. You need to be truly ready for it. So if we want to cleanse our energy, we need to become more self-aware. We need to recognize why we are doing things that we are doing, why we are hating so much, why we are afraid so much, from where the fear is coming from where the anger is coming from, and frustration and envy and all those different emotional states, why we are under stress. When we recognize it, we will see that it is coming from our limited perception. It is coming from our thinking patterns, the way we think about our lives, the way we see ourselves in that story of life, the way we are telling stories about ourselves to ourselves is what is determining our emotional state. So we need to become more self-aware. We need to truly know ourselves better if we want to have a greater connection with life. Not that we are not connected with it, not that we are separated from it, but we live in an illusion of separation from it. So it means that we are always connected with life. We are always connected with that spiritual part of who we actually are. But if we are living too much in our minds, we will lose ourselves there. So the main thing about the third eye is that we become back truly connected with life. We become back connected with everything. And it's not just about mystical experiences. It's not just about profound visions. It's not just about meeting the other beings from other dimensions. It's also about mental clarity. Many people are living their lives constantly overthinking. Their brains are too active. They can't relax. They are always under stress. And once we open our third eye, and once we align all the energy centers, the energy within our bodies, we will have a greater mental clarity. We will have a greater control over our minds. We will be able to control when we want to think and when we want to be in peace, in that what is called mindfulness. When we are able to be in non-thinking zone, in the zone where we are just not thinking about anything. Then it also comes to the improved concentration. Our focus gets so clear that we only do what we decide to do. You know how often we say that we will do something, but then we do everything else except that. It's because we are always distracted. So once we open our third eye, it also means that our focus will expand, will get stronger. Focus is like a muscle. Concentration will improve. And this is powerful. So do not just expect that you need to experience something mystical in order to awaken your third eye. Or if you will open your third eye, you need to experience something mystical. Even if you can sense that your focus, your concentration is improving, it's all the byproduct of your pineal gland. Because you are now able to control your stress more, you are more calm, more relaxed, and therefore you have more energy to focus it where you want to focus it. That's concentration, and you can spend more time on doing that. So this is really important to understand, my friends. It's not just about mystical experiences. As I said, if we truly want to do something here in third dimension, in physical realm, we need a great concentration, we need a great level of focus. We need a mental clarity. So it doesn't matter how many visions we will see, how many beings we will meet, how many mystical experiences we will have. If we can't do anything about it here, it doesn't have a great meaning in our lives. So I truly believe that the only meaning that we have those experiences is to bring that wisdom to that realm so people can learn from it. When I started seeing visions as the paintings that I'm creating, I started painting them. And I found out that if I want to be consistent with paintings, I need to be focused. I need to have a certain discipline. And it takes some time, and it really takes some time to gain the skill, for example, of painting. So when it comes to the third eye, it truly is also connected with the discipline. If you sense that you have, that it's much easier to build discipline in your life, that it's much easier to be focused, that it's much easier to sense that blissful energy, to feel more alive, to feel happier about yourself, it's all connected with the third eye. Your third eye is more activated because you have more energy within you. Your energy is not lost outside of you anymore because of all the distraction. Now you are in control of your focus, so your energy is always aligned. And even when you lose that alignment, you become aware that you've lost it, and you go into meditation or you go into nature to walk a little bit, and you gain your energy back. When we gain our energy back, we get our power back. So this is powerful, my friends. Also, when it comes to inspiration, great ideas, it's all because of the third eye. When the third eye is opened, we receive more ideas. It's like, we would say, when it comes to a certain inspiring idea, it's like the universal intelligence is expressing itself through us because it wants to add something beneficial to humanity. So we are like channelers for that idea. And we need to have aligned energy in order to do that. We need discipline in order to do that. We need to be focused in order to do that. And for me, it's a great realization when I found out that spirituality or spiritual awakening is not just about being happy all the time, being blissful all the time, being kind all the time. It's also about discipline. If I truly want to make something with what I'm downloading, with what I'm experiencing in meditations, I need to be strong. I need to be emotionally strong. I need to be in control of myself. I need to be disciplined. And I think that the greatest realization that is happening right now for many people is that we need to be strong, is that we need to be emotionally strong, because otherwise it's truly hard to stay in that peace of mind during whatever is happening right now. We truly need to be mentally strong if we want to keep a positive vision of the future when we see what is happening right now. So it all comes to the internal strength, internal fire, and greater focus, greater mental clarity. So you can see the third eye is much more than just mystical experiences, and I hope that video can help you a little bit more to understand that maybe you're already awakening it, but you were not aware of that before. Maybe you're already downloading those great ideas and you need to build a stronger discipline. Or maybe you are getting a greater mental clarity, a greater peace of mind, a greater focus, but you still thought that it has nothing to do with spiritual awakening or with third eye. It has everything to do with that, because in life everything is connected. If you're feeling better about yourself, if you're feeling more focused, if you're feeling more relaxed and more in control of yourself, if you're feeling more connected with nature, it has everything to do with greater awakening. Because now you're not wasting your energy for the things which are not important, and you're not distracting yourself just because of certain entertainment. Now you're truly focused to do what feels important to you, to do what you love, to bring more of that kindness to the world, to bring more of the love to the world in your own unique way. So this is beautiful for me. This is beautiful, and keep up with that. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed today's painting. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. Feel free to write in the comments what these two paintings that you've seen today represents to you, or if there's certain meaning that you found in them for yourself. Have a beautiful day, and if you would like to find more about my art, you can find it on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion. Till next time, one love.